Hello and welcome to another tutorial on my channel Create by K. My hook size is 3.5 millimeter. I start with my slip knot and now I chain multiple of 2. 1 and 2, again 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. For a 1, I'll go in each chain and make a loop and keep that loop on my hook. I already have the loop from the first chain. Then I go to the second chain and make a loop. I just do something like this to make sure they're the same height. Then I go with my finger to keep them on my hook. Then I go back. I go to the next chain and I do the same, and to the next one and the next one. To complete row 1, grab the yarn, pull through the first loop. All the time I make sure this loop I have right here is not too tight. Then I grab the yarn again, pull through that loop right there and the next one. Make sure it's not loose. Again, grab the yarn, pull through that loop and the next one. That loop and the next one. The loop and the next one. And like this all the way. For row 2, this loop I make sure is a little bit long, and this one is from this loop from here. Then I go to the next one, which is this one, in this way. I grab the yarn and pull through to make a loop right there. And I do like this with all of them. I have 2 left. I go to this one like this, and then to the last one is this loop, and then is the other one too, and make a loop right there. To complete the row 2, I will do it in the same way how I complete row 1. Grab the yarn, pull through the first loop. Make sure this loop, this chain is loose. Then grab the yarn, pull through that one and the next one. And again that and the next, that one and the next one. Now I go and I repeat row 2 one more time. I have 4 rows, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Right here I did not finish row 4 because I will change the color. So I grab the color and I pulled through to finish row 4. For row 5 I go on this loop right there, and then I go down in each loop of each row and keep the loop on my hook. So go right here first, make a loop, then I go down to row 3 to that loop, make another loop, then down to row 2 and make a loop, and to row 1. Now I grab the yarn and I pull through the first 2 loops, then I grab the yarn and pull through this one and the next one, and again that one and the next one. And I go to the next stitch and I do this same. Move to the next one, make a loop right there, then I go down to row 3, make a loop, down to row 2, make a loop, and to row 1, make another loop. Grab the yarn, pull through the first 2 loops, pull through that loop and 1, that loop and that one right there. Now I go to the next one and I make a loop, and to the next one and I make a loop. Now I repeat what I did here. I will do right there. Do this, make a loop, go down, make a loop, again to the other row and the last one, grab the yarn, pull through 2, grab the yarn, pull through 1 and pull through 1, to the other one, make my loops, and I go right here with the loop and then 1 to the next one, and then I have to repeat what I did here over there, and I keep doing like this all the way. And I have my last loop, go right there and then the other one, and I make the loop. To complete row 5 is in the same way how I complete the other ones. Pull through the first one, then grab the yarn, pull through that and the next one, this loop and the next one, the loop and the next one, the loop and the next one, all the way. I have the 2 loops on my hook, and now I grab my white yarn and I complete row 5 with my white yarn. Now what I do is I repeat the 4 rows with white yarn. Just need to go in each loop and make a loop and keep that loop on my hook, and then to repeat till I have 4 rows. I have my 4 rows with white yarn. To complete my last row, I will do it with the other color. So I pull through. Now I need to do what I did right here, but I will do it between them. So over here, I go on this stitch, make a loop, and then to the next one. I have 3 loops on my hook, and right here I go and make them. First one is gonna be right here on this one, so I just make my loops and I go on this row 2. Then I grab the yarn and pull through. Move to the next one and I do the same. Grab the yarn and pull through the first 2, then on each loop. To the next one I make 1 loop, to the next one again 1 loop, and then I repeat right here between what I just did, and then again the 2 loops and then between. And now I have the last 3 loops where I go with my loops. Then I complete the row in the same way how I complete every row. And now I go and I repeat everything I just did.